Hello my dears, you are all warmly welcome to our Vidyalakshmi YouTube channel. I am Mrs. Lata from Botany department. Today we are going to see the topic plastids. Okay, you know very well, so what is the plastids? The plastids are an important cell organelle. Okay, so here we are going to see some of the pigments. So what are the pigments are responsible for the photosynthesis and responsible for the formations of the petals and coloring of the fruits and petals, everything we are going to see here. Okay. So what is the plastids? The plastids are the cell organelle that is present in the plant cell. Okay, that is present in the plant cell. That is the main difference. What are the main difference between the plant cell and animal cell? The main difference is the plastids. Okay. So the term plastids is derived from the Greek word. Okay. So the Greek word, that is the platikos. Greek word platikos. Okay. The platikos means that is a formed or molded structure அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். Okay, ஒரு formation ஆன ஒரு molded ஒரு structure. So that is discovered by a Simper in 1885. Okay, he classified the plastids into the three types. Okay, actually he classified into two types. The two types consist of the leucoplastids. Another one is known as a chromoplastids. Okay, so what are the types under the chromoplastids and the leucoplastids? So structure, that is based on the structure, pigments and functions, the plastids are multiplied. Okay, that is based on the structure, pigments and function, that is classified. The plastids are multiplied by the fission method. So my dear viewers, you are all warmly welcome to our Vidyalakshmi YouTube channel. I am Mrs. Lata from Botany department. Today we are going to see the topic plastids. Okay, plastids are very important topic. So what are the main difference between the plant cell and animal cells? That is the plastids. Based on that, that is classified into plant cell and that animal cell. Okay, which is present in the plant cell, that is absent in the animal cells. Today we are going to see the structure and functions and classifications of the plastids. Okay, so what is the introduction of the plastids? The term plastids are derived from the Greek word. Okay, Greek word in that meanings of that plastids in Greek word, that is a formed or molded. Okay, so it was first discovered by a A.F.U. Simper in 1885. Okay, so he classified the plastids into the following types. So what are the types of plastids? It has two types. One is the leucoplast, another one is the chromoplast. Okay, so that classified based on the structure, pigments and functions. Okay, the plastids are multiplied by the fissions. Okay, actually it has a chloroplast. Okay, and chromoplast, leucoplast, phaeoplast, rhodoplast. Okay, so these are all the classification of the plastids. So the plastids are multiplied by themselves by the fission method. So then only that is classified as that is a semi-autonomous cell organelle. Okay, so chloroplasts are classified into chromoplast, chloroplast and leucoplast. Okay, so that is a chloroplast is a very important cell organelle. The plastids are classified into chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast. Okay, so what is a chloroplast? The chloroplast is a green pigment. Okay, present here. It is a green color pigment is present there, and leucoplast is a colorless plastids and chromoplast are the colored plastids. Okay, so we can see all the colors are here. So what is the carotenoids? Carotenoid consists of the carotene and another one is a xanthophyll. Okay, and phycoerythrin, phycocyanin also present here. So chloroplast, this is a structure of chloroplast. First we have to see the structure of chloroplast. Okay, so it is a very important cell organelle. This is a site of photosynthesis. Okay, so the mechanism of photosynthesis takes place in the chloroplast. The chloroplast is a double membrane cell organelle. It has a two membrane. Okay, this is the outer membrane and another one is it has a inner membrane. Okay, so the outer and inner membrane has the space. The space is filled with a fluid. Okay, that is a interspecific fluid is present in this region. That's a plastidial space. The space ku peru vandu plastidial space appdin solrom. Okay ba? So on the inside we can see the two important region. One is the stroma and another one is a grana. So this is a stroma. Okay, so this region is known as a stroma and this is called a grana. Okay, So what is the functions of the stroma and grana? So grana is a site for light reaction and stroma is a site for dark reaction. So what is the light and dark reactions? So light reaction is the first phase of the photosynthesis and dark reaction is the second phase of the photosynthesis. Okay. While the light reaction takes place in the grana, so the grana consists of a pigments. How the grana is formed அப்படினு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, so the grana is formed with the help of the thylakoids. So each one is the thylakoid. The disc-like structure is called thylakoids. The thylakoids are arranged one above the other to form a stalk of coins. Okay, the stalk of coin structure is considered as a grana. Okay, here all the pigments are available. Especially the chlorophyll A, B is available here. Okay. The chlorophyll A is trapping the solar energy. That energy is converted into the chemical energy. Okay. So that is light energy is converted into chemical energy. It means that carbohydrates are synthesized in the process. Okay, ma? So another one is here stroma. The stroma is consists of here enzymes. Okay, so the enzymes are very important for the reduction of the CO2. The CO2 is reduced into carbohydrates with the help of the enzymes. That is the enzymatic reactions. Okay, so all the enzymes are available in the stroma and that in the grana consists of here pigments. Okay, so அதனால தான் இங்க வந்து என்ன நடக்குன்னா light reactionம் இங்க dark reactionம் நடக்கும். Okay va? So what is the process of the light reaction அப்படினு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, the light reactions, that is here light energy is involved and another one is here chlorophyll. Okay, so light and chlorophyll and water molecule is involved in the process in the light reactions. Okay, as a result which is produced the ATP and NADPH2 are produced. Okay, அதோட result என்ன கிடைக்குதுன்னா ATP and NADPH2. Okay, so photolysis also occur in the light reactions. So what is the photolysis அப்படினு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, so with the help of the light energy, the water molecules are split into electron, proton and oxygen is liberated. Okay, so that reaction is otherwise known as a Hill's reaction அப்படினு சொல்றோம். Okay வா? So அந்த process எங்க நடக்கு அப்படினா, that is takes place in the grana. Okay, as a result of light reactions, that is the ATP and NADPH2 molecules are produced. So that is used for the reduction purpose. Okay, reduction எங்க நடக்கும் அப்படினு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த ஸ்டோமால நடக்கு. The CO2 is reduced into carbohydrates C6H12 and O6. Okay, this is an enzymatic reaction. This is totally depending upon the light. Okay, the both of them takes place in the chloroplast. Okay, so all the granas are connected with one another. Okay, with the help of the Fret membrane. So this is known as a Fret membrane or this is otherwise called the interlamellae. Okay, so we can see the number of grana. So each grana is connected with the help of the intermembrane, that is known as a Fret membrane. So other than this we can see that ribosomes are present here. Okay, and very important structure, that is here circular DNA. So this is known as a circular DNA. The circular DNA is known as a plasmid, isn't it? That circular DNA is present. So then only that is called by the semi autonomous cell organelle அப்படினு சொல்றோம். ஓகேவா? இது இருக்குறதுனால தான் அது semi autonomous cell organelle அப்படினு சொல்றோம். So they can multiply with the help of that DNA. Okay, the circular DNA இருக்குறதுனால multiply பண்ணுது. How can they multiply? They can multiply with the help of the fission method. Okay, the fission method நால அது தன்னை வந்து multiply பண்ணிக்குது. ஓகேவா? So mitochondria and chloroplast, both of them are considered as a semi autonomous cell organelle. Okay, so the chloroplasts are the vital organelle found in the green plants, that is already said, because the presence of the chloroplast. Okay, so they can prepare their food material. Okay ma? So chloroplast has a double membrane, already I said, that is outer and inner membranes are present. Okay, so that is separated by a space, that space is known as a periplastidial space. Okay, so ரெண்டு மெம்பரேனுக்கும் so அதாவது ரெண்டு மெம்பரேனுக்கும் நடுவுல இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த ஸ்பேஸ் நம்ம என்னன்னு சொல்றோம் அப்படினா, இதுதான் chloroplast அப்படினா. So it has a membrane. Okay, இதுல என்ன இருக்கும்? So space between the two membrane. This is the outer membrane, this is the inner membrane. இந்த ஸ்பேஸ்க்கு பேரு periplastidial space அப்படினு நம்ம சொல்றோம். Okay, the disc-like structure is considered as a that is a thylakoid. Okay, இல்ல வரக்கூடிய அந்த டிஸ்க் மாதிரி இருக்கு இல்லையா, அதெல்லாம் வந்து என்னதுன்னா thylakoids. So all the thylakoids are together to forming a stalk of coins. Okay, the space enclosed by the inner membrane of the chloroplast. Okay, inner membrane, outer membrane கிடையாது, outer membrane க்கு inner membrane இருக்கக்கூடிய space வந்து periplastidia space அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். So that's the inner membrane of the chloroplast is filled with a matrix. அந்த matrix தான் நம்ம என்ன சொன்னோம்னா stroma அப்படின்னு சொன்னோம். ஓகேவா? So that's a gelatinous matrix. This is a lipoproteinaceous fluid is present. Okay, இந்த lipid and protein ரெண்டு சேர்ந்த ஒரு fluid வந்து இருக்கு. So in that fluid வந்து we can see that is here a flat interconnected sacs is called thylakoids. ஓகேவா? ஒரு small ஒரு disc மாதிரி shape இருக்கக்கூடியது தான் என்ன சொல்றோம் thylakoids அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். The thylakoids are, so that is here enclosed by that the lumen. The membrane of the thylakoids enclosed here space is called that thylakoid lumen அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். அதாவது அந்த thylakoid சுத்தி ஒரு pack மாதிரி இருக்கும். So that is known as a lumen அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். ஓகேவா? So next one is that total and the stock of the coins க்கு என்ன பேரு அப்படினா grana அப்படினு சொல்றோம். So the grana is when many of these thylakoids are stocked together is known as the stock of the coins அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்லலாம் இல்லையா. So this is your site for வந்து stock of the coins சொல்லலாம், இல்லைன்னா pile of coins அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். So in this region the light is absorbed. இங்க வந்து லைட்டை வந்து absorb பண்ணி, so light energy is converted into the chemical energy. As a result of the chemical energy அப்படின்னா carbohydrate are synthesized here. Plantsல வந்து carbohydrate வந்து synthesize ஆகுது. Okay, so the thylakoid contains the pigments. என்னென்ன pigments எல்லாம் இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா it has a chlorophyll pigments. மெயினா வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா chlorophyll pigments. So இந்த chlorophyll pigmentsல chloroplastக்குள்ள என்ன இருக்குன்னா osmophilic granules அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். அது தவிர உள்ள சின்ன சின்ன ribosomes வந்து இருக்கும். And circular and என்னது that is a circular DNA இருக்கு. Circular DNA has a non-histone proteins வந்து இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? ஒன்னு வந்து histones இருக்கும், இன்னொன்னு non-histone. Histones எங்க இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா so which is present in that that is a nucleus. Okay va? So nucleus la vandu pathinga appadina the DNA with the histones are present. This is one in the DNA, so and this is a non histones or circular DNA with the non histones are present here. So this is the ribosomes. Okay, ribosomes oda structure. So these chloroplast genome encodes approximately, in the genome வந்து approximately எவ்வளவு இதால அது வந்து கோட் ஆயிங்கன்னா 30 proteins ஆல என்கோட் ஆயிருக்கு. ஓகேவா? And it has a photosynthetic pigments இங்க நிறைய இருக்கு. அந்த photosynthesis including என்னெல்லாம் இருக்குன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா the components என்னென்ன componentsலாம் இருக்குன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா so that is a photosystem 1 2. okay, so all the வந்து that is here cytochromes. okay, that is energy carrier அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, அந்த cytochrome PF, okay, cytochrome F இது எல்லாமே இங்க present ஆயிருக்கு. that is ATP synthase அப்படிங்கிற enzymes கூட இங்க இருக்கு. okay, so it has a subunits. என்ன subunits இருக்கு அப்படின்னு நீங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா subunits of rubisco is encoded by the chloroplast DNA. So next பார்த்தீங்கன்னா it is the major part of the protein component அதிகமாக அங்கே இருக்கும். அதே மாதிரி வந்து chloroplast stroma இருக்குது. stroma வந்து it is that consists of your enzymes அதிகமாக இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு பார்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். அண்ட் நெக்ஸ்ட் பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா photosynthetic unit என்னது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா குவாண்டோசோம்ஸ். ஓகேவா? ஸோ குவாண்டோசோம்ஸ் we consider as a photosynthetic unit. So functions அப்படினா நமக்கு தெரியும், photosynthesis முதல்ல நடக்குது இல்லையா, light reactions takes place in the granum and dark reaction takes place in the stroma. And the chloroplast is involved in the photorespiration. Photorespirations அப்படிங்கிறது so during the daytime the plants are respire with the help of the light energy. அதை வந்து நம்ம photorespiration அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்றோம். ஓகேவா? So இப்போ next we are going to see that is your MCQ. இதுல நம்ம பார்த்ததோட MCQ என்ன அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா so dash or vital organelle found in the green plants. green plants இருக்கக்கூடிய vital organelle எது அப்படின்னா chloroplast இல்லையா. So next வந்து the ribosomes are absent in that ribosomes are absent in the endoplasmic reticulum. ஓகேவா? endoplasmic reticulumல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ribosomes இல்ல அப்படினா that is called by the smooth endoplasmic reticulum அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்வோம் இல்லையா. சரி, நெக்ஸ்ட் பாருங்க. dash or vital organelle found in the green plants இருக்கக்கூடிய vital organelle என்னதுன்னா அதுவும் chloroplast தான். the ribosomes are absent in the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, that is also that is your smooth endoplasmic reticulum அப்படினா rough, that is absence of ribosomes. ஓகேவா? So okay children, today we studied that the types of plastids and what is the functions of the plastids. Okay, I hope you could understand the topic. So, we will see the next video.